in the University of Newcastle Central Coast campus today. We're here to shoot a little video to celebrate, what's the thing we're celebrating?
It's our community, your university, 50 years celebration exhibition.
What we're doing is we're asking 50 students one question. That one question is going to be about what their value in education is.
You blow my mind, yeah. Through space and time, baby. You blow my mind, it's crazy.
I guess one of the unique challenges we have with this one is we wanted to film it a little bit differently. So actually the behind the scenes camera you're filming on is about 20 times bigger than the camera we're filming on. This is what we're shooting on today. It's a toy camera. A square sort of VGA resolution picture. We need to really be on our game in respect to lighting, how we're capturing the sound, even how we're reviewing the footage, because we can't actually see anything replay through here. We've got to plug it in the computer. So we're going to think on our feet a bit.
Yeah, we're just going to have to shoot from the hip, see how it goes. It's hard to frame it because you can't see much through the viewfinder. It's not accurate.
Notice the polarizer filter that's on the reverse end of the camera right now. So it's all shooting on these micro SD cards. The main camera number 1, is shooting on an 8GB. Woo! Believe it or not, these things actually have become collector's items. The first one of these I found was in a vending machine in Las Vegas, and they were like a $50 camera back then, right? So when we were pitching this whole idea, it was a case of, well, 50 students, one question, we'll shoot on a $50 camera. Well, a $50 camera about 5 years ago. Now these things are like upwards of $200 to land in Australia from Tokyo. So they become collector's items now. And yeah, the trick with the viewfinder is when you look through this, like if I look through this now, that's just framing Ginny's head, right, optically.
Yeah.
But on video, that's going to be recording from the tree line right through to Ginny's legs. So, all right, Trent, may the best camera win.
Let's begin now.
We're just going to actually test some of this footage, plug it in via a little micro USB. You can't preview it in the camera, you have to be able to pull it off and stick it in the computer. So unless we do this, we're just not going to see what we get. So that's why these test shots are really important. So through the viewfinder, I'm literally just getting that. We can't really control the exposure, the aperture. We can't control the focus. It's a shoebox with a hole in it and a digital chip at the back.
It might look like it weighs nothing, but after 20 minutes or so, it weighs about 20 kilos.
A little anomaly we've sort of discovered is while we're shooting on just my camera, not on Trent's, but when I'm filming, even though it looks square through the viewfinder, when I'm actually pulling the picture across, it's actually slightly rotated to one side. I've got to try and remember which way to compensate the angle of the camera. We managed to cram in a fair few more people than what we thought we would. The thing that really slowed us down, I guess, was that whole plugging the cameras in each time and downloading the files onto the computer. We've got to try and figure out a way to speed it up for the next shoot day.
We're down here at the entrance. Beautiful day out on the water. We're just on the sort of esplanade, just randomly stopping people and asking them their thoughts about education. Learned a few things from the last shoot. We sort of need to be a little bit faster so we can keep people in the moment.
Let this be on camera. We're trusting the technology of toy cameras. We're going to shoot for the whole day and download at the end of the day.
Well, we have 28 interviews to capture today, so we're hoping to get 14 in the Wyong location, which is the memorial park at the entrance, and then the other 14 at Terrigal.
All right, so we got our last interview subject. We're up to our 50th participant. This is Sean. He's going to round out the series for us.
So my name's Israel and I'm a freelance filmmaker and I do a lot of work for Treehouse. I actually have a bed out the back so I sleep here most nights. I'm homeless. Right now I'm currently working on a project for the University of Newcastle. Editing, this footage. I haven't had to clean it up at all. I haven't wanted to clean it up at all. It kind of just works and it looks good.
Stories are as eclectic as what these things are. So if we can stitch a story together on a $50 toy camera, anyone can do it. That's what storytelling's all about.